Hi everyone, my name is Bean, and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 39 of the Beatles tournament, and today we've got a song from earlier in their career versus a song from later on in their career. So first up, we have I've Got a Feeling from their final album, Let It Be. That came out in 1970, was recorded in 1969, and this is a combination of three unfinished Beatles songs. McCartney's I've Got a Feeling, Lennon's Everybody Had a Hard Year, and Watching Rainbows. And this take is off of is from the rooftop concert that they recorded a lot of the songs from this album for. With. They used the rooftop concert to record a lot of the songs on this album, is what I'm trying to say. I lost track of the sentence entirely there, sorry. And that's up against an earlier song from 1964's Beatles for Sale called Honey Don't. And guess what? This is yet another song from Carl Perkins. Apparently the Beatles love Carl Perkins. They just keep going back to this and going back to it over and over and over again. This is their fourth album, so, you know, only, I think, 2 years into the Beatles' discography anyway, but maybe only 1 year. But they were prodigious, early on especially. They had album after album. Anyway, we will start off with I've Got a Feeling from the Beatles. Now this video might be kind of a longer video. I am going to take a look at some of these other versions of Honey Don't that came out before the Beatles version as well. Carl Perkins' version for sure. It was later covered by Tyrone Schmidling in 1958, so I might listen to that one. We have one from a lady singer named Wanda Jackson off her album Two Sides of Wanda Jackson that came out the same year as the Beatles version, so we might listen to that one as well. I did see another one here, by Ronnie Hawkins from 1960. Anyway, and then there's another one up from Ronnie Hawkins off his Mr. Dynamo album. We might check out a couple of these, but first up, we've got I've Got a Feeling, which is a Beatles original from Lennon and McCartney. such a good song. Man, I love that. Just those two songs that they were working on just worked so well together. And just knowing the frustration they had watching, like when I watched those Get Back sessions and the frustration they had putting all this together. That's just such a good song. Anyway, that's up against Honey Don't from 1964. I don't think this is gonna win. Let's give it a shot. Okay, I was wrong about that. That was really fucking good. I can almost hear Carl Perkins' version in my head when I'm listening to it, though, and I gotta say they probably didn't do it too much different than the way that Carl Perkins recorded it back in 1956 on January 1st. But let's go ahead and see how Carl Perkins did it. Interesting note: Carl Perkins also actually released this as the B-side to Blue Suede Shoes, which Carl Perkins wrote. So Carl Perkins is a fucking master. All right, you got a lot to live up to here, Beatles. See how you did Carl Perkins, Honey Don't. Well, let's see how Carl Perkins did Honey Don't. Let's see how Carl Perkins did his own song, Honey Don't.
You say you will when you won't. You tell me you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. Tell the truth now, is love real? Oh, honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. No, honey, don't. Hey, honey, don't. sand all over your feet. So, hey, honey, don't, honey, don't. Well, honey, don't, honey, don't, honey, don't. Say you will when you won't, honey, don't. Hang on, till on this rock now. I love you on Saturday night. Sunday morning you don't look right. You've been out of painting the town. Baby, you been slipping around. So, hey, honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Say you will when you won't. Honey, don't.
Shit. Carl Perkins is good. He definitely did that better than the Beatles. I mean, it makes sense that a guy from Tennessee that wrote the song does it better than the Beatles from England. Yeah. Wow. That's a really cool country song. I'm liking Carl Perkins more and more the more I hear him. So let's hear how Tyrone Schmidling did that back in 1958, just a couple years later.
When you don't, let me know, honey, how you feel. I tell the truth now, is love real? Now, hey, honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. No, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Say you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Well, I love you, baby, and you ought to know. I like the way that you wear your clothes. Everything about you is so doggone sweet. You got that sand all over your feet. Now, hey, honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. No, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Say, hey, you will when you want. Honey, don't. Hey, let's fill it in now. Go.
Wow. Fuck yeah.
Well, now, son, trying to love you on Saturday night. Sunday morning, you don't look right. You've been out of pain in town. Baby, you've been slipping around. Hey, honey, don't. Well, now, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Say, hey, you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Let's go now. Let's give it again now.
That was a good version. You could tell that guy was having a great time with that. Oh man, really sick guitar solos on that one. That was better than Carl Perkins' version, I think. Definitely better than the Beatles version. These just keep getting better as we go. The next one chronologically that came out that I could find was Ronnie Hawkins in 1960. So I guess let's see how he did it.
Well, how come you say you will when you won't? Tell me that you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. I tell the truth now, is love real? Woo! Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Yeah, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. You say you will when you won't, but honey, don't. Swing out now, baby. Yeah, I love you, baby, on Saturday night. Next Sunday morning, you don't look right. You've been out painting the town. Baby, been a messing around. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Yeah, don't. Honey, don't. Yeah, honey, don't. You say you will when you won't, but honey, don't. Let's rock now. Yeah, I love you, baby, on Saturday night. Next Sunday morning, you don't look right. You've been out painting the town. Baby, been a messing around. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Yeah, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Well, now, honey, don't. You say you will when you won't, but honey, don't.
This version definitely had a lot less energy in it than Tyrone Schmidling's version. Covered it in just the same amount of time, but didn't really. It wasn't as exciting. It was okay. Let's see. This is the only one done by a lady singer before the Beatles covered it. Just slightly before, actually. This came out the same year, just a few months before the Beatles version. This is Wanda Jackson from Two Sides of Wanda. Honey, don't.
Well, how come you say you will when you won't? Tell me you do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. Tell the truth now, is love real or no, honey, don't. Yeah, honey, don't bop, 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 bop. 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 Say you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Well, I love you, baby, and you ought to know. I like the way that you wear your clothes. Everything about you is so doggone sweet. You got a way to knock me off of my feet. So, no, honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. No, honey, don't. Hey, honey, don't. Yeah, I say you will when you won't. love you on a Saturday night, but Sunday morning you don't look right. You've been out of painting the town, baby, been slipping around. So, no, honey, don't. Yeah, honey, don't bop, 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 bop. 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 Say you will when you won't. Honey, don't.
That one definitely focused on the vocalist more than anything. Not the best version by a long shot. It didn't have any of the cool instruments in there, like the solo parts, which I think made the song a lot better in the general. This next one is the same year as the Beatles did it, from Rhythm and Blues Inc. Apparently they only had one release. They covered this and Louie Louie, and then they were pretty much gone. But they're from the same scene as the Beatles, it looks like. Southport, UK. So, like, the Merseyside sound, I think, is what this is supposed to be. Let's see. I don't know much about what Merseyside means or what Mersey Beat means. It's the Mersey Beat sound. See, I don't even know what it's called. Let's check it out.
Be happy to say you will when you won't. Tell me, do, baby, when you don't. Let me know, honey, how you feel. Tell the truth now is the real Honey, don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. Yeah, don't. Honey, don't. See, you will when you won't. Honey, don't. If I love you, baby, you ought to know. Like the way you will, you glow. Everything about you so doggone treat. Got that sound all over your feet. Well, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Now don't. Just honey, don't. See you will when you won't. Honey, don't. About down love your side tonight. Sunday morning you don't look right. You've been out painting the town. Oh, people been slipping around. Honey, don't. Real honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. See you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Honey, don't. Now don't. Well, honey, don't. Honey, don't. See you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Now, honey, don't. See, come on. Honey, don't. Well, now don't. Honey, don't. See you will when you won't. Honey, don't. Now, honey, don't. Yeah. Now, honey, don't. Yeah, now, honey, don't. Well, now, honey, don't. Say you will when you won't. Honey, don't.
Man, that was a really good version of the song, too. So clearly, the Beatles did not do the best version of Honey Don't, in my opinion. The Carl Perkins version was better. And Tyrone... God, what was his name? And Tyrone Schmidling's version was the best. That thing was awesome. It had, like, the most basic percussion. It was the guitar solo that made that, though. So I think really what this song needs is a really good guitar and instrumental portion. And that's what the Wanda Jackson version lacked for me. And some of them just didn't have as much energy to them. This has been covered a million times, so there's a ton of different versions of this to listen to. I opted to just listen to each version I could find that was released before the Beatles got to it. I think it's pretty clear winner there for me. I've Got a Feeling is the winner. That's an amazing song. I love the vibes in there. I just love the lyrics. I love the way that they play everything. I love Billy Preston on the electric piano. I just love the whole song. It's such a good song. It's gonna be a hard time beating a lot of the stuff from the Get Back album, really, but Honey Don't really came close. The Beatles did a solid version of that song, and that is a great song, but it's not my favorite version of the song, and being a cover, I can't let that abide. We're just going to go ahead and push I've Got a Feeling through to the next round. Now, I forgot to mention all the Beatles songs that we listened to. Both of those were played in reverse. I do link those down below in the proper form if you'd like to listen to them on your own. Maybe compare them with these originals and covers alongside the Beatles cover. That was stunted and awkward. I also link the social media accounts for this channel down below. We have an Instagram, a Twitter, we have a Facebook. You can check us out on all of those formats if you'd like to. Speaking of liking, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I found out I'm about a third of the way to getting a channel URL that actually makes sense, which would be wonderful. Please help me at least get to 100 subscribers, y'all. Also share the video so your friends can help me get to 100 subscribers too. I know it's not a big thing to subscribe to a channel. You can just keep going back to it. I do it to channels all the time without subscribing. But those channels have more than 100 subscribers and I don't, so please help me out. Speaking of me pleading everybody, thank you for coming by. Anyone who keeps coming by day after day and checking this content out. I hope my microphone's on point this time. I've been messing with it the last couple days. We'll try it out with these settings, and I'll find out when I post the video pretty much. Well, while I'm editing the video, but there's nothing to do past that. I'm not re-recording this. It was almost 30 minutes. I think it is 30 minutes. Anyway, comment what you would have chosen down below, and let me know if you have any personal experience with Carl Perkins. I'm finding out more and more he's a pretty great country artist, and I should probably listen to some more Carl Perkins. Also, let me know if y'all know about any of these other artists. Just any personal experience you might have listening to any of them. Especially Tyrone. I forget his name already. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great night, and a wonderful afternoon, and a decent morning. I hope I'll see you all tomorrow for some more Beatles and Butthole Surfers songs. I have a really good time doing these tournaments, and I hope y'all have a good time coming and hanging out, listening to the songs, and deciding which one you think was better. I hope everybody else is enjoying me covering the other versions of songs that the Beatles have covered. I just wanted to throw a little bit more extra in there for Beatles fans, since you can't listen to the song properly on my channel. Maybe let you hear some of the originals and what the Beatles were playing with for inspiration there. It's interesting for me. I figure it's interesting for fans. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing that for. Let me know if that's helping out at all, if you enjoy it. I've noticed I've been getting a little bit more watch time on the videos, which is usually a good sign. Anyway, I'm done for the night. Y'all have a good night. I already went all through all this, I think. Bye. I'll see you later. Go home. And he's a little bit more well known, you know, than some of the other like people the Beatles have covered. I guess that's not a Beatles cover. We'll just cut that out.